vai hai
Kama kua mai ka leiki a ka lakau. Mai ka pa'i luna a ka pa'i la. E no maku I ka po. E no maku leo. Na kuna a palo I ka po. Pale ka po pono pono. Puka I ke au. O mai e ike. E o mai he lo anui. A ka kula kula e no anu ki au nei. A mama. Guys, after speaking to your wife, I really believe there are no coincidences. You fell into that little basket of, it just followed you right to that person. And I truly believe that there are no coincidences. So it's worked out well for you and for him. E te atua, e nau makua nā tupuna ka waka I o ai ka unu ka au. E olu olu. E ho'olohe oi ki ia. Leo, kapule, o'ole, e hopo mai kai ki ia kanaka. O, Jon Blais. Ai e ka iwi. Hopo mai kai ki ia kani. E ki ia wahine. Mai kai ka mana. Ona nui ki ia kanaka. To the Creator, to the guardian angels, to our ancestors. I ask that you hear this voice, hear this prayer, hear this chant. I ask that you bless the remains here as you commit into the ocean. I ask that you bless yourself, your wife, and that you do good work. This book shall become great. You have good energy, it will become great energy. These are the blessings I ask on behalf of himself.
Proclaim his name. Make known among nations what he has done. Sing to him, sing praise to him. Tell of all his wonderful acts. The work of the Lord is evident in the life and legacy of Jon Blais. In Jeremiah, the Lord declares, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." While that promise may seem at odds with the fact that John died at the age of 35, we can look to Isaiah for the assurance that as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. We gain additional assurance from the book of Romans, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. John himself asked, "Is this God's plan? Have I been appointed this job?" He knew that finishing the Ironman in Kona that day was something he had to do. He didn't know why. In the Gospel of John, Christ tells us, "I have come that they may have life and have it to the full." 8 years after John's finish in Kona, we can look around us and see just a few of the people who have been affected and all the good that has come from his willingness to follow God's plan. His life and his legacy have reminded people and inspired them to live life to the full.
What you do for a living. I want to know what you aim for. It doesn't interest me how old you are. I want to know if you will risk looking like a fool for love, for your dreams, for the adventures of being alive. I want to know if you can live with failure, yours and mine, and still shout at the edges of a lake, river, or mountain. It doesn't interest me to know where you live or how much money you have. I want to know if you can get up after a night of grief and despair, weary and bruised to the bone, and do what needs to be done for someone you love. I want to know if you can be alone with yourself and truly like the company you keep in the empty moments of your life. Live more than your neighbors. Unleash yourself upon the world and go places. Go now. Giggle. No, laugh. Embark at the moon like the wild dog that you are. Understand this is not a dress rehearsal. This is it, your life. Face your fears and live your dreams. Take it all in. Yes, every chance you get, come close. And by all means, whatever you do, get it on film.
Havana, Havana.